Hi guys, in this video we are going to learn about logarithms and anti-logarithm since many kids are having problems about learning logarithms. So first thing about log is log base is always 10, means we are converting every number into 10 raised to the power. Okay, for example log of 10 means 10 raised to the power 1 is equal to 1. If I have to calculate log of 100, log of 100 can be written as 10 raised to the power 2. 100 can be written as 10 raised to the power 2. So log of 100 answer will come 2. Similarly, if I have to calculate log of 0.1, 0.1 can be written as 10 raised to the power minus 1. So when I take its log, the answer will be minus 1. This was simple, but if I have some another number than the power to 10, then how do I take the log? For example, let's say I want to calculate log of 23. Okay, so first thing you have to remember is always convert the given number into scientific notation. Means I can write it like 2.3 into 10 raised to the power 1. Here I have to use property of log, this property, which is log of x multiplied by y is equal to log of x plus log of y. So using this property, I expand this logarithm as log of 2.3 plus log 10. 10 raised to power 1 is 10. Okay. Now log 10 I know the answer will be 1. Let's see how do you see log 2.3 using the log table. The log table will be usually given in the end of your book. Okay, it will look something like this. So you were supposed to find the value of log of 2.3. What you do is, instead of, here you can see there is no point. Okay, so we directly go in the value of 23. Okay, here the value is 3617. Right, 3617 is the answer coming for 23. So what we will do is, here we will say, we will not say 2.3, we will first write the value for 23, which was 3617. I did not write up to that many digit. If you want, you can write as well, no problem. Okay. Now what do we do with this point? Since here I had point after one number, I had already converted everything to scientific notation. So it's very simple. You just add one point in front of 3617. And plus 1 was already there because of this log 10. So log of 23 is 1.3617. Let's try one more. Let's say I want to find log of 2.3. Now 2.3 is already in the scientific notation, right? So I will simply see the table, and in the table the value for 23 is 3617. So I'll write 3617 and just simply add one point here. This is the value of log 2.3. One more. Let's say I have to calculate value of log of 0.23. So as I told you here, convert it into scientific notation. When I convert to scientific notation, it will come log of 2.3 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 1. Because 0.23 I have to write in 2.3 form. Okay. When I expand it using property of log, I get log of 2.3 into log of 10 raised to the power minus 1 it is. Okay. So log 10 raised to the power minus 1, I already know the answer. It will be minus 1. And log 2.3 also I have already calculated. Already saw from table, it is 0.3617. Can add if you want. So 0.36. So actual answer for log of 0.23 will be in minus. It will be minus 0.638. Okay. So one more. Let's say I want to see the value of log of 0.023. Then what I do is, as usual, convert it to scientific notation. Okay. It will come 2.3 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. Log of 10 raised to the power minus 2 is minus 2. No issue about it. And log of 2.3, several times we figured out 0.36. Okay. So final answer will be 2 minus 0.36. Answer is minus 1.638. Okay. Like this you can keep on practicing seeing log table from your book. One more. Let's say I want to find the value of log of 2.345. Okay. Then how will I find? So first thing, it is already in scientific notation. I don't have to do anything. You will go in your log table. This time you will check the value for 23, that is 3617. But after 23 we have here 4. Okay. So you will drag this value, keep on going in this line. We stop ourselves at 4. Okay. Here in the line of 23, drag where you find 4. So mark this. This is 3692. Okay. Right here 3692, and obviously it will be 0.3692. But still our 5 is still missing. So up to 4 we calculated. Drag in the same line. Keep on dragging where you find 5. 5 here. It's written 9. So this 9 you have to add here to this number. Okay. Now don't add it in the front. Add here. So it becomes 0.3701. So the answer for log 2.345 is 0.3701. Okay. This is how we see the log table. Let's see now anti-logarithm. So anti-logarithm is similar to log and it is opposite to log. Okay. So if log of 10 is 1, then anti-logarithm of 1 is 10. Anti-logarithm of minus 1 is 10 raised to the power minus 1 or 0.1. Let's say I want to find anti-logarithm of 23. That will be 10 raised to the power 23. Whatever number is here, that goes in power. For example, if I want to calculate anti-log of 3. Okay. So it will be 10 raised to the power 3 or answer will be 1000. Again for 10 raised to the power or simple numbers, it is okay to find anti-logarithm. Let's say I want to find the value of anti-logarithm of 2.3. In anti-logarithm table, the easiest thing is right now you ignore anything which is in front of the point. Just concentrate here. Okay. So you break your head on 0.3. Now let's see anti-logarithm table. Usual anti-logarithm table looks like this. Okay. So you have to see the value of 0.3. 0.3 means you have to see actually 0.30. You reach here 0.3. Okay. The value is 1995 in anti-logarithm table. Okay. Behind the point it is 0.3. So you saw 0.30. You write the value here 1995. Now you will question how I added this point. This point adding very simple. Here I had 2. So add 1 here. After 3 digits from the start, 1, 2, 3, I put 1 point. Okay. Now let's do anti-logarithm of 0.23. Okay. So as I told, don't break your head into this number. Let's see 0.23. Okay. So go directly into your anti-logarithm table and 0.23. It's right here. 1698. You write here 1698. After that, here it was 0, 0 plus 1, 1. So after 1 digit, you put a point. Okay. Now let's say you want to see anti-logarithm of 0.023. Okay. Don't break your head into this 0. You have to see 0.023. This time, don't see 23. Go to 0.02. Okay. In that line, you find 3. It is here. 1054. Okay. So you write 1054 and then here it was 0. So add 1. 1.054. Okay. Now this was about if you are seeing anti-logarithms of positive numbers. How do you check the anti-logarithm of negative numbers? Okay. Then what you do is first you convert any number which is in negative to positive. For example, if I have this number minus 0.23. How do I convert it into positive? I add plus 1 minus 1. Okay. Then concentrate on this part. Okay, 1 minus 0.23. The answer comes 0.77. Now you just check the anti-logarithm value for 0.77. Here it is, 5888. Okay, so for 0.77 you wrote 5888. Now in front I had minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 plus 1 is 0. Means right here you put a point in front of the number. Okay, same way if I have anti-logarithm of minus 0.023, again you add minus 1 plus 1. Let's say one more anti-log I'll do for you. Let's say I have to calculate anti-log of minus 2.23. Don't break your head into this first. Okay, oh no, first we have to make it positive. So what we will do is, we'll do minus 3 plus 3 minus 2.23. Okay, so we will reduce 3 minus 2.23. 7, 7, 0. Okay, it will come anti-log of 0.77. I know the value of anti-log of 0.77. It is 5888. Here it was minus 3. Minus 3 plus 1 is equal to minus 2. So what you do is, here it should be point, right? Add minus 2 more. So 0, 0. Okay, answer will be 0.05888. This is how we see anti-logarithm table. Particularly the minus ones you have to first convert to positive numbers. Thank you.